G'day, I'm Andy, your yoga mate, and welcome to Invisible Injuries Veteran Yoga Project. I'll be taking you through today's session, which is a quick morning routine warm-up called Sun Salutations. Now, the beauty about Sun Salutations is that it only takes a moment for a couple of rounds and it helps warm up the body in the morning. So sometimes when I don't have much time to do a full flow, this one only takes 10 minutes. I could do a few rounds and it helps me warm up my body so then that way I continue up the rest of the day. So let's begin. All right, so today we're going to be starting off in mountain pose and standing. So let's come towards the front of our mat and assume mountain pose. All right, so from here first, let's quickly shut down the eyes and arrive at our mat. So from here you can take a soft gaze. That's if you feel that your balance isn't quite there today, and look down slightly, lengthening the spine, and let's take 2 cleansing breaths. Let go. Let's be a little bit shaky. All right, nice and chilled out. Let's do that again. Big deep breath. Okay, shake that out. Shake that, shake. All right, so from here we're going to be starting off just with some ragdolls and sort of loosening up that lower spine and lower back region. All right, so then that way we can hook into our Sun Salutations. So from here, take a breath in and breathe out and start to get into a forward fold. You can grab each elbow if you want and just loosen up, so you can bend your knees. So from here, bend the knees, have your tummy on your knees, so you can bend them as much as you want, really. And this is the ragdoll, so just loosen your head off a little bit, and we'll just take a few breaths here side to side as we bend and straighten our knee to be able to warm up that lower back. Consider shaking it around, nothing too much, normal breath, and just loosening up everything there. So release your hands now and just let them dangle there. Try not to bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Right, so that's just keeping your shoulders back and just letting them dangle here. So as we straighten and bend our knee and move our hips from side to side, we're just getting used to having our back warmed up. Okay, so from here again now, so you can have your knees bent. See how I've got my tummy on my thighs? That's totally cool. Here as we warm up, we're going to take 5 rounds of these Sun Salutations, and I'll talk you through each bit. Okay, so from here, let's roll up slowly, rolling the shoulders over. Last bit is that the head curls up, and we start off in mountain pose. So from here, mountain pose, feet hips width apart, we spread the toes, feeling the bottom of the mat through through the ball and side of our foot, and then also even weight into our heels, and then we tuck our tailbone forward. Right, so we can do that by tucking our tailbone forward. See that slight difference, and placing our arms by our sides, palms face forward. Slight dip in the chest to be able to lengthen the spine and the crown of the head facing forward. Okay, that is mountain pose. From here, we take a breath in, arms come up, we scoop and then look up towards our hands. You can look up towards your hands there if that's not in your practice today. Right, so we look up and then we exhale as we fold and hinge at the hips, bend the knees again if you need, because we're not fully warmed up yet, and we go into or you can use the blocks as well, into a forward fold. I'll use the blocks here so then that way you can see for 1 round. And then we inhale as we push up off the blocks, straighten the back, looking just forward to us and straightening the legs into a halfway lift. And then we exhale, come back down, plant our hands on the ground, fingers splayed right there, and we take our left foot back, we take our right foot back into a high plank. This time we're going to be going through a variation of coming down for our low push-up. So we're going to start off by lowering our knees. First, exhale, lowering down, elbows by the sides, chest, chin, looking forward, untuck the toes, and then we breathe in to baby cobra. We exhale, back down, tuck the toes, push back up, push our heels back, and then we're going to lift our legs up into downward dog. So from here you can actually start off by pushing the mat away from your fingers and pushing your tailbone up, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. So from here we're going to take 2 breaths, and on this new one we're going to move back forwards, inhale, and as we're inhaling we take lots of little steps up until our feet meet our hands into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift or with the mat. Exhale, forward fold, and then inhale, scoop the hands up, looking up, and then exhale, back down to mountain pose. So let's do that 4 more times. Alright, so sun salutations. Each time we'll go a little bit faster to warm up the body. So from here, mountain pose. Inhale, raise the hands up, scoop the hands up towards the sky, lift the shoulders, shoulders back, away from your ears, looking up towards our fingers. Exhale, swan dive down. You can grab your ankles or behind the knees, and then make sure that your chest is there to a forward fold. All right, from there, inhale, lengthen the legs, straighten the back, look forward, and then so we could also have our hands here to be able to have a halfway lift. Breathe out, hands back down. This time right foot goes back first, left foot goes back first. Breathe in, breathe out, knees down, chest down, chin down, prone position, and then breathe in. Let's come up for a bit more of a cobra this time. Breathe out, back down, breathe in as we start pushing back, and then coming back into our downward facing dog. From here we'll do two breaths. So push away from the hands, tailbones up, so you can even bend your knees there as we're still warming up. All right, let's take 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale. See how that feels while you're pedaling your feet, right? So you can pedal your feet too. Next one. And on the third one, let's walk back up and we'll meet in forward fold. Inhale, 1 vertebrae at a time, looking up to your hands, and then exhaling. All right, 3 more rounds to go. Fantastic work so far with the sun salutations. And this one, for those of you who are still learning the sun salutations, there's a couple of variations. So this is sun salutation A. All right, so for these next 3, I'm going to talk through them because it helps. This is the bit now where it'll help warm up the body as part of that sequence. Okay. From mountain pose, breathe in. Arms raised, look up towards the hands. Exhale, swan dive down. Forward fold, hands on the ground, ankles or shin. Breathe in. Hands on thighs or shins. Straighten the back, hinge up, look forward, look in front of you. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands meet mat. Left foot back, right foot back. High plank. From here, breathe in. Breathe out. So you could try and do your push-up or do the knees, chest, chin, your choice. And we breathe out. Chaturanga. All right. So back down to the ground here, untuck the toes. Breathe in. Cobra. Lengthen the hands, look forward and push our hips towards the mat. All right, shoulders away from it. Let's take a breath here. Breathe in and exhale, lower down to the ground. Breathe in, tuck the toes. We can push back, hips back, and into our downward facing dog, making sure that our shoulders don't come up towards our ears. And we'll take 2 breaths here. As you breathe out, see how it feels, or notice when we give your tummy a bit of a squeeze, or pull your belly in towards your spine. So let's do this one more time. Alright, so from here we'll inhale and start making our way forward, slow steps towards our hands meeting in forward fold. Let's take a breath in here, and then as we exhale, opening up, rounding off and reaching up. One more breath in here. Okay, fantastic. 2 more rounds of that. All right. From mountain pose, breathe in. Scoop the hands up, looking at your fingertips. Exhale, swan dive down, hands meet mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands meets mat, left foot back this time, right foot back here, high plank. So tuck that tailbone in, and on the inhale, shift your weight forward a little bit. And then from here, exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin, lower down under control, untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra or up dog. So we're actively squeezing our butt, we're pushing down on our feet and looking up and in front as well. So from here, lower, inhale, we're going to be pushing up and down, hips go back, straighten the legs into downward facing dog, pushing the mat away and taking our gaze to our feet. Excellent work here. We're going to do 2 big breaths. See what you notice, and then please excuse the wheelie bin out the front of the house today. We're going to be finished soon. So as we breathe in, we're going to take 1 here towards the front. We're going to take a breath in, halfway lift, breathe out, back to forward fold, breathe in, lengthening 1 vertebrae at the time, big long breath, scooping the hands up, looking at our hands and exhaling on the ground, shaking them out. Okay, so that finishes our sun salutations for this morning. So let's close off by taking a soft gaze or closing down the eyes quickly and just taking 2 last breaths. Let go. Let go. All right, so bring your hands up to prayer and bring them up towards your, between your eyes. May we honor the thoughts that we have today. Bring it down towards your mouth. May we honor what we say and speak internally and both externally. Bring it to your heart. May we honor what's in our hearts today. Let's keep things positive vibes for a great day. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. I hope you have an amazing day. Namaste. Fantastic. So I hope today's session has made you feel a little bit more open and ready to take on your day. We did Sun Salutations A. And if you like what you see or want to find out more, please subscribe to our channel, as well as hitting the notification button, the bell, so that when we release new things, new flows, you can access them for on demand straight away. Have a good day.